Today we'll discuss the simple basics of Excel macro and VBA. Hi, this is Mike Negami, Lean Sigma Black Belt. I received a video request about how to use Excel macros from a viewer in the mentoring program. I'd like to show you the very basics of that topic today. First, I'll show you an example. Here is a simple weekly inventory calculation sheet. From the top, there are cells for this Monday's date, beginning inventory, this week's sales, and this week's purchased dollar amount. The last two cells have formulas to calculate ending inventory, which is the beginning inventory minus sales plus purchasing, and weekly inventory turnover ratio. After filling this week's data, we want to prepare for next week's entry. We would copy the past 5 weeks' results and paste them into the next column. Enter next Monday's date. Copy this week's ending inventory, paste it as next week's beginning inventory, and clear the sales and purchasing cells. Until now, we've done this manually, but we can automate this with a macro. We made a button assigned to that, so you can just click the button and Excel will do it in a flash. This automation not only makes your job easy and fast, but also promotes your company's standardization. Let's make this macro together today. Don't worry, it's not difficult. Excel has a magic button called Macro Record. Simply click the button and it will record all steps you make on the worksheet until you click that button again. Then you can make the macro do the same steps over and over again. Let's do it now. If you are using macro record for the first time, you have to set it up first. There is a small upside down triangle at the top of the screen. Click on it and select more commands. Select Customize ribbon in the left pane. After you put a check by the developer and click OK, the developer tab will appear and you will be able to use the macro record button. Let's start recording. In this screen, you can name your macro. The default is macro 1. I'll just click OK. Next, I'll do the same manual operations I did earlier. After finishing the operations, I'll click the recording button to end the macro recording. Now reset everything with undo and you return to the original point. Let's play the macro we made. When you click on macro, all macros that you created will appear. The one I made earlier is macro 1. I'll select it and click it. It's done so fast. By the way, after playing a macro, you cannot undo the play, so be aware of that. Let's make a button. Click the Insert tab and shape. You can use any shape as a button. I'll use a rectangle and name it next week's preparation. Right-click on the shape and select Assign Macros. I'll select Macro 1 on this screen and click OK. From now on, just click this button and it will execute the macro. But one issue is that Monday's date will not change. Let's modify the macro we just made. Go back to the Developer tab and click Visual Basic. Then it will start Visual Basic Editor. You can edit your macros and fix any bugs on this screen. I'll not give you a detailed explanation today, but in this module, in the module 1, my manual steps have been recorded like this. In addition to the macro, there is another term, VBA. These two are easy to be mixed up, but they are actually different. VBA stands for Visual Basic for Application and is the name of a program language that Microsoft developed. On the other hand, a macro is a chunk of commands given to a computer. This macro one is one chunk. In VBA, we write one command per line. These two lines were recorded when Monday's date was entered. Range parenthesis double quotation I5 double quotation parenthesis means cell I5. Period select means select that cell. In the next line, active cell means that the cell that is currently selected. The next unequal has two meanings in the programming language world. One is to show that the two values are equal. The other meaning is to assign the right side value to the left side container. Here, March 2nd is assigned to cell I5. We would like to put next Monday's date instead. How can we do that? There are various ways to do this. I'll copy range I5 and put range I5 value plus 7 instead of that date. This means to add 7 days to that date in cell I5 and assign the new date to cell I5, which is 1 week after. Let's go back to the Excel sheet. Now, each time you click the button, next week's date will be shown. Lastly, I'll show you how to save this macro. It will be saved with the Excel file. At the end of the name of an ordinary Excel file, what we call an extension is XLSX. When saving an Excel file with macros, choose Excel macro-enabled workbook. The extension will then be XLSM. Today's target process doesn't take much time to do, even manually, but you can do this with more complicated processes with much more data, and you can execute it in the same way with a single click as well. The improvement effect is tremendous, so please try to create and use macros. Thank you very much for viewing. Please click the subscribe button. Also, click and watch my other related videos. Thanks.